He's an angry elf.
Jeff, we good?
And now for something completely different.
Are you falling? Calling you. Are you falling? Calling you. Just wanna pack up my things and go. Just wanna be free, just wanna zone. Just wanna flow, just wanna hang with the gang, but sometimes chill on my own. Just wanna do me, just wanna doze. Just wanna live and see how it goes. And the goals just keep on going, yeah. This life we live is a roll. When there's love in the rave, you know. When there's love in the rave, you know. All inside you, all in your soul, 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 soul. You know when the calling's calling you, and the calling's calling more. You know when the calling's calling you, it's calling, calling more, 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 more. You know when the calling's calling more, more. You know when the calling's calling. It's calling, calling more. And it keeps on calling. Yeah, it's calling, calling more. And it feels like I'm falling. Do you want it or you need it? Is it part of your soul like breathing? Is it something mad you're achieving? Is it all for a petty little evening? Do you want it or you need it? Is it part of your soul like breathing? Is it something mad you're achieving? What's the energy, yeah, for the evening? Evening, mad, evening. Come on now, what's the energy, yeah, for the evening? Sweet, evening, evening. You know when the calling's calling more, and it's calling, calling, and it keeps on calling, till it's calling, calling. You know when the calling's calling more, more, more. Calling's calling, calling's calling. You know when the calling's calling more, more, more. You know when the calling's calling. And it's calling, calling more. And it keeps on calling. Yeah, it's calling, calling more, more, more. And it feels like I'm falling. And it feels like I'm falling. You know when the calling's calling more. And it feels like I'm falling. And it feels like I'm falling. Do you want it or you need it? Is it part of your soul like breathing? Is it something mad you're achieving? Is it all for a petty little evening? Do you want it or you need it? Is it part of your soul like breathing? Is it something mad you're achieving? What energy you get for the evening? Evening. What energy you get for the evening? You know when the calling's calling more, and it's calling, calling, and it keeps on calling, till it's calling, calling. You know when the calling's calling more, more, more. Calling's calling, calling's calling. You know when the calling's calling more.
Howdy. Welcome in. Happy if I can get screens to work. There we go. Welcome in. Hey, howdy. There is a poll now. There is a poll. Yep. Have I started packing? I leave out early in the morning, going to a magical place. You may vote. Now, I'm going to welcome in the chat, and then we'll review the votes. Welcome in. Well, I got to scroll up to the top of the chat first before I welcome in the chat. Let me do that so I can get to the top. and see who was first. And look, it was Nicole, who's rarely ever here. Welcome in, Nicole. Stacey Rogers, Cat, Ms. Disney fan, Vicky Gillespie, Jan S. Disney. There's Nicole again. Shelby, good to see you. Mayor of Chickapin Hill, welcome in, Mike. Howdy. Teresa Squara, hello, hello. Happily Ever Divine, welcome. Good evening. Scrolling on down, there's Vicky. Hello, Vicky. And oh yeah, that'll do it. Katie Phillips, welcome in. Melissa Diz Dreams, hello. Good evening. Let's see. There's 100 Acre Wood. Hello, hello. Diana Murphy. Good evening, dear. Wendy B. Hey, Linda. Mark F. What's up? Howdy. I just like waving. I really do. Jeanette Sebastian the Crab with 2 N's, 1 Y. It's not where you think. Maybe hiding behind the second Y. Who knows? Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Good evening. Debbie Thunert. Hello, hello. And there she is, the lovely, the beautiful, the ever so talented Daisy to my Donald, the Minnie to my Mickey, the Belle to my Beast, and the Nala to my Simba. Sweet Snickerdoodle. Hello, hello. Let's see. There's Wendy. There's Ann Gilnick. Welcome in, Ann. Hello. Good evening. Disneyland fan Steve. What's up? Howdy, howdy. Okay. To the person that just sent me a message. Marguerite Nagy, welcome in. Let's see. Rye Guy, there he is. Hope to see you soon, Rye Guy. Let's see. Got Diana. Got Rye Guy, 100 Acre Wood, Teresa. Anthony Butcher, welcome in. Good to see you. Jay Nashville. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Mother Coconuts Wendy's here. Scrolling on down. I got Troy Detloff. Welcome in, Troy. Good evening. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. Good to see you. Hope you've all had a great Thursday, aka Friday for me. Yeah. What's that poll doing? The poll, I'm shocked. 40 votes. Y'all really don't have any faith in me. 76% say no, 24% say yes, up to 43 votes. Let's see what this expert says.
Ooh, hello.
Hello.
Thanks. Hey,
It's a lot of Wendy.
I'm not on time.
Wendy, did you vote in the poll?
I did. And you know what? I have confidence in you.
Oh, look.
Your suitcase is almost but closed.
Look at that. Look at that. Wendy having faith in me. I'm
I
touched.
do. Don't let me down.
Diana Murphy has faith in me.
Don't let me down.
Maybe you've packed since you're on tonight, Chris. I didn't think about that.
Hey, everybody.
There's Nicole. We are up to 51 votes, 75%. So a full 2/3 of you, or I'm sorry, 3/4 of you say no. 1/4 says yes. I'm going to end the poll. End the poll. We're going to end it right there. Let's see what our final tally is. 75 to 25. Say no. Wendy has faith in me. That touches my heart. I'm so glad Wendy has faith
You're
in
gonna
me.
you're gonna let me down.
Wendy, it's misplaced because I have not packed a single damn thing.
Oh my God, how could you not?
Kelsey Elizabeth, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, Kelsey.
Oh,
Oh.
I hadn't packed anything.
What time do you leave?
Snickerdoodle. Well, of course you knew it. I told you I hadn't packed anything.
In all caps. I knew it.
What the heck? Well, I mean, it does.
What time are you getting up to leave? What time do you have to leave your driveway?
I was told to be ready at 7 a.m. Arrived in Orlando tonight. Got to adjust to the heat and get to the magic. Hey,
Nice.
Julia, have fun. Maybe I'll see you very soon. Welcome stateside. Good to see you. So, yeah, I dang it, Chris, you let me down. I'm disappointed, says Diana Murphy.
We had the faith, me and Diana. We were like Team Chris.
It's not hard to pack. Throw some clothes and toiletries in your. Exactly. It takes me. Doesn't take long. I'll end the stream. I'll go in and pack, and I'll be good. Nick in Virginia, welcome in, and Nick D'Ambrosio right beside you. Look at you, 2 Nicks back to back.
See, Mayor had the faith.
I hardly ever pack early. I'm always a late packer.
I have to look at the weather. I have to figure out like layering and what am I going to change into if I don't want to take the time to wash clothes, especially if I'm not like in a resort that has a washer dryer right there in my room. I have to pack skirts and dresses, and those have to hang. It's like a whole thing. How many dresses are you taking?
I'm not taking any of this trip.
Okay.
Joseph Cordelio, welcome in.
Maybe next trip.
Maybe next trip, but probably not then either. That's the meetup trip, and I don't think anybody wants me showing up in a dress for the meetup.
You've got a great pair of shoes for a dress. Just make sure they match.
No. So, yeah, I hadn't packed anything.
Wow.
I left my house yesterday at 4:30 a.m. and started packing at 9 p.m. the night before. See, Kelsey Elizabeth gets it.
She's used to traveling all over the place. She's always on the road. That's like second nature for her. Are you never mind, I forgot my question. I had a good one though.
He is. Last time I got to his house and he was still packing. No, that's not quite true. I had everything packed. I was just grabbing like the last minute like snacks and stuff.
Is all your laundry done? Like everything's clean?
Enough of it.
See, I'll have all my laundry.
Enough for the trip. I'm good. I got like 2 pairs of underwear. That'll be plenty. We'll stretch it out. It'll be fun.
You can wash it in the sink.
Exactly.
With some shampoo.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm Chris S. Welcome in. Good to see you.
One time I went to Myrtle Beach with Lori and Matt, me and Tony, and I forgot to pack any bras other than the one I was wearing. I had to go to Walmart and buy bras.
Oh, look at you. I packed this morning, but then I left out as soon as our shirts arrived. I was out the door to get to you. There you
I'll be
go.
right back. I think my daughter just got home. I'm not sure.
Okie dokie. Wash your undies in Disney soap. Yeah. It's not a long trip, so I don't have to pack a whole lot of stuff. I mean, it's a short trip. So just a few things. Justin Sanudo, Captain Sexy Britches. Yes. Just in case. In case I ride like a Splash Mountain and get really wet. That way I can put on a dry pair. So I'll get packed at some point. I'll get packed at some point. I was gonna pack after work before the stream, but then Mom wanted to go out and get some supper, so went and did that, and then got back and had to make a thumbnail and yeah. So, yeah. Disneyland fan, I did want to say thank you again for the PayPal you sent. That will be used on this trip. I went ahead and pulled that out tonight. That'll be used this trip. So thank you, Disneyland fan, again.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Steve. That's very nice.
So
False alarm.
I'd been sitting on it for the trip, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
The Disney Baker, welcome in, Baker.
Hey, Baker.
Hey, Baker, I'll be down your way
Tomorrow.
soon. Yeah, tomorrow.
Secrets out, Chris.
Snickerdoodle will text you. Yeah, there you go.
Stop barking.
That was good.
What was that?
Starbucks.
Yeah, but what?
This is the only drink I order at Starbucks.
Coffee?
Um,
No, you get a cold thing, don't you?
Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. You don't have to do that, but it's greatly appreciated and will definitely help this weekend. So
Very nice.
Very
nice.
I get Mom wanted to stop and get a drink, and so I was like, okay, we'll stop. Got mine. White chocolate mocha decaf, venti, hot, non-fat, no whip with peppermint.
Oh my word. I would need a scroll to write all that down. Sounds good.
Oh, it's
you
very
can
good.
get that all year with peppermint.
I get it all year round.
Ooh. Okay.
All year round.
You might
That's
make
my
me a
drink.
believer.
That's
What
my
is-
go-to.
What is venti again? Is that like their
The
biggest?
tall. Yeah. The big one. Large.
I always get it. I can't keep it all.
I always get them mixed up, but I know venti's the large. Well, unless you want a cold drink, and you can get cold drinks in Trenta. Trenta is like their extra large.
Why can't they just say large and extra large? I just don't get it.
Yeah. The other ones are grande and tall, and I think tall is the small, and grande is the medium, and venti
See?
is the large.
Do you see? Do you see why it makes me nuts?
I always get the other two mixed up.
I walk in there and I'm just like, I want a cup of coffee, or I just want a cappuccino, and I want like this size.
Yeah.
That's how I have to do it when I go.
Listen, Linda, just conform.
Just conform. That's never happened.
See, Kat says grande is medium. Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid. Grande. should
Nat
be
says she
biggest.
loves Starbucks. She goes every chance she gets. Good evening, Stephen K.
We drink Starbucks at home. Well, Tony does. I drink Pete's, but I just all that ordering the stuff. I don't get it. I'm too stupid.
Walt, welcome in. I like the Starbucks drinks. What can I listen?
There's no
I tried-
shame. There's no shame in that.
I tried Joffrey's when I was down there last time.
Ugh.
I did try Joffrey's. It wasn't bad. They just don't have the options that I like. So they didn't have really a white chocolate or large. And I mean, not white chocolate, but they didn't have peppermint flavor. And so I tried something else and it was okay, but it just didn't. And I love Starbucks because, yes, Starbucks is overpriced, but let's face it, it's cheap in the parks. I mean, because it's normal priced Starbucks.
Interesting. I think that for me, just for me, and Tony agrees with me. Joffrey's is just too weak. We like a dark, strong
Yeah.
coffee, and it's just not strong enough. Even like whatever their dark roast is it just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I need like
Wendy agrees
big-
with you, Walt.
I need the big guns.
I the Joffrey's I had, I got it twice, and I got something different both times. And the first one was okay, but I want to say I got something caramel flavored, and I've discovered I'm not really into caramel flavoring because it's just too sweet for me. Or
I was
something.
gonna say, is it too sweet?
Yeah. So, and I love caramel. I used to love caramel a lot, but yeah. Lori P, welcome in. Good to see you.
Maybe if you
Seven
just,
Brew. I've
one-
never tried Seven Brew.
I haven't either. We just had one open up.
I've never tried Seven Brew. I know Carlos likes Joffrey's.
I mean, Joffrey's has its following, and I get it. Just like I follow Pete's and Tony follows Starbucks. Everybody's got their jam. Yeah, you can get the Joffrey's at TJ Maxx. I see it at mine, and I'm like, oh, I wish I liked it.
We don't have a Seven Brew around here. I've heard of it. Snickerdoodle said they just had one. We don't have one around here. By the way, grande means large, not medium. So Starbucks is stupid in several. Well,
Walt's on a tear.
it's their own language, Walt. It's called Starbuckian.
It's P-E Disneyland fan will know. It's, let me make sure I'm spelling it right, Mayor. It's P-E-E-T-S.
Yeah, Pete's.
Pete's.
You can find, the first time I had Pete's was in a airport.
Okay.
I think it was at Reagan when I was stuck overnight at Reagan. I
Oh,
got
wow.
Pete's that morning, and it was pretty good.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
They sell it. You can get it at Publix. You can get it at Kroger. I have to buy my blend from, I think I have to go to Sam's to get mine. And then to get the Starbucks that Tony likes, I have to go to Costco. But Major Dickinson's blend, if you like a dark coffee, Pete's Major Dickinson's blend is the best. You can get it at Kroger. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it anywhere.
Yeah.
But it ain't cheap.
See.
So you want to either buy it at big box or wait for it to go on sale at Publix and stock up.
Lala's with you.
Yeah,
Nitro Brew's pretty good.
she knows.
Pete's at Reagan's is great. That's the one I had, Kelsey. When I was stuck in Leo.
It's strong, but it's smooth, and it doesn't have that burnt taste that we use K-Cups. So,
What-
Starbucks has that signature char, and
Yeah.
Pete's doesn't have that, but it's very strong, and it's just smooth. Smooth.
I don't either. All I've got Starbucks around here, Mayor. But I tell you what I get. What I normally use at home is I use K cups here out in the office,
Wow.
and I get it from Sam's, usually where I can get them on sale, and I usually use McCafe.
You've
Yeah.
got decaf McCafe.
You have to order it through their website. They don't carry it in store.
Interesting. I
Um,
don't hate the McCafe, the dark roast. I don't hate it. We use it at the lake.
Yeah, I like this one.
On occasion.
And I'll use this or the Tim Hortons. I like the Tim Hortons too.
I haven't tried the Tim Hortons. My favorite decaf, if I'm going to have a decaf, which is rare, is Dunkin'. Dunkin' K-Cup decafs it's for some reason that one I can't tell it's decaf.
Walt, you must not go to Starbucks often.
That's crazy, Walt. I started drinking coffee with my granddaddy when I was like, I don't know, I had to have been like 6 or 7 because he was an avid coffee drinker. He would go cut the grass 90-degree weather and come in and make a cup of coffee. He was a mechanic for Delta Airlines. And we would sit down at the table. He'd say, "You want some coffee, Wendy?" And I'd say, "Yes, sir." Yeah, I got about this much coffee, and then the rest of it was milk. But I was having coffee with my granddaddy.
But you were having coffee. There you go.
It was awesome.
Amy AJC Magic, welcome in.
With a bunch of sugar in it.
I love coffee. I don't know what, and I'll tell you, since the surgery, I've discovered that coffee after I eat really helps my food settle and everything.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have, when I eat, sometimes it feels like my food gets stuck in my chest, upper chest.
Yeah.
And I can drink coffee and it helps that.
Well, it's a diuretic, so that makes sense to me that it just kind of helps everything just move out of the way.
So that's why I've really started drinking coffee more often now. But
I think it's good for you, honestly. There's so many studies. The studies that say it's good for you far outnumber the studies that say it's not. I mean, in moderation, just like everything else, but
I had to stop at Target tonight, Wendy, before I talk about the trip a little bit more. How soon after you eat are you able to drink? Stacy. Well, Stacy, it usually, so anytime we go out to eat, I order water, and I'll be honest, I hardly ever touch it. When I get up to leave, I might take a small sip of water. That's about it. But usually after I eat, it's about 20, 30 minutes after I eat before I can drink something. And I try not to drink beforehand. Kristen, welcome in. Good to see you. Howdy. But I went by Target tonight after we ate.
Was the Lego stuff?
No, I didn't buy any Lego tonight.
Oh, I thought they had the sale.
Oh, that's coming up. Yeah, but I didn't even tempt myself and look because I got to save money for this weekend. So, I went in with this express mission, and I got this to roll my foot on because my foot is still killing me.
I heard you say that yesterday.
So
I have had that before.
Yeah.
It's okay. And Ange has been suffering with it. I had it for over a year. And it was when we moved into this house, and it's built on a slab.
Yeah.
My last house was on a crawl space, so I had subfloor. It's all about your shoes, man.
Robert Dixon, welcome in. Good to see you.
I hate it didn't go away. Because sometimes it will just be a minute.
Nicole's sending me something, but maybe will help later. What are you sending me, Nicole? And Dad builds. Sorry about the reels I sent you today. Oh, no worries. I was working. I hadn't had a chance to check it. I've sat here rocking my foot on it ever since I got home.
That's what you need to do.
This thing's, I told Mom I was so pissed because I was so looking forward to this weekend and walking around the park, and I love walking around the parks now. It's just I know it sounds stupid, but I love it.
It's not stupid.
I love it. And I was so looking forward to that. And now I can't even walk from here to the house without hurting. I'm like, good God, piss me off. So
I'm so sorry, buddy.
Anyway.
Aging sucks. Just getting old sucks.
I've had this before, and it hadn't popped up like this in a long time. And
it's a booger bear.
Oh, Diana Murphy. It's not a hippo, but
Aww.
Disney Snacks Fun.
So sweet, Diana. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, dear. I'm going to play hippos anyway.
Hippopotamus, hippopotamus,
Hippopotamus. Ow!
Diana, I'm going to give you rare hippos. I'm not going to go through all the normal. I'm going to give you rare ones. Here you go.
He goes something like hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Talk about biting your hand if you get too close. Anyways.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. The only man with the see that he on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you, Diana. You didn't have to do that, dear. but
Very
I really
nice.
appreciate it. Thank you. Kat says, I love driving the scooters. They're really helpful. They are. I hope they are this trip.
And they can be great, but also sometimes they can be a real pain in your butt. I totally get what you're saying. You know, just like having to maneuver
Yep.
if it's crowded and all that stuff. But you got to take care of that foot because it will only get worse
It's only going to get, yeah, exactly.
if
And
you
that's-
don't.
I've tried icing it for the past 2 days and icing it on like a water bottle, and nothing. It's just not
Yeah.
doing
When
it.
you got
Dang.
you got it, and it just
Um,
sucks. I had to like for years. I just wore skinny flip flops, and then when I got it for a year, I had to wear. I bought a pair of Skechers tennis shoes, which I mean, I had one pair of like trainer tennis shoes my entire life. I had to buy tennis shoes. I actually still have these flip flops. I had to buy flip flops this thick, but they're called fit flops. And because I was like, and I told Ange when she got it, I was like, man, you're on a slab. You're walking on concrete a lot.
Yeah.
And I said, you have to pay attention to the shoes that I said, you can't walk barefooted in your house right now. You have to wear a cushioned shoe every day, all day. And it's a pain. But mine went away, but it took over a year to get rid of it.
Dizarn is in the air on the flight to Barcelona. Chris comes to town and I leave.
Oh my God, I love Barcelona.
Have fun, dear. Hope you have a
Go
good
see-
trip.
Make sure that Dizarn, make sure that you go to the Gothic section around the church and walk behind the church in the alleyways. There's always a musician and they play right there because the natural sound element is so fantastic behind the cathedral. Just do
Wow.
it. And be careful of the gypsies. God,
Yes.
I love
Yes.
Barcelona,
Um,
but it's getting scarier.
Jeanette had it a few years ago, bought a foot massager for $100 off Amazon, and it worked like a charm.
Really, Jeanette? Send Jeanette, if you don't mind, send me a link to that.
Kristen says UFOs sandals are amazing. I've looked at UFOs. Jeff had me looking at UFOs one night, and I almost ordered some, but I haven't yet. Is it plantar fasciitis? I think it is, but it's not in my heel. It's like in my arch. I don't know. Yeah.
I think you can have it there.
UFOs are, yeah, that's what Jeff said.
I know. Since we talked about it, I looked them up online for Tony, and now every time I watch a stream, I just get tons of UFA's ads now. Tons. They
Yeah.
really want me to buy a pair.
I looked. I was really going to order some, but I never did.
Well,
They
you
had
didn't,
some.
know,
I really liked the look of them.
you didn't know you were going to get planners either.
That's true. That's true. So, oh, look. Wow.
Oh no.
Hey, Steve.
I know that person.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't introduce you properly.
Yes, please do.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home.
I just made Nicole very happy.
Oh yes, you did.
I made my mom. Oh, you brought a friend too. Made my mom get a pair because she too wore 20-year-old thin flip flops and was curious why her feet hurt.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Well, mine were 20 years old, but I would always just wear those little. I like skinny straps and
Yeah.
thin little flip flops, but not more.
1-800 hot and fun. That's my number. Hit my line. 1-800 hot and fun. Hear my ringtone every time.
Is he glitchy? Oh, there he goes.
I glitchy?
It looked like it. Did you do something? Did you like shave or something? Your head or something? You look different.
Did I shaved?
Oh.
He stopped and talked to Corey tonight.
I saw. I sent him a picture.
You did.
Couldn't see him at all. Couldn't see him at all.
It was really dark.
I told him, I said, this is your best light. And I sent him a picture of himself in the dark. So
You look like Jerf to me. And she spelled it right, Jeff. Look at that.
I know.
Y'all must really be mending fences and coming together and bonding well.
Huh. She hasn't been making us eat ice cream as much, so that's good.
Oh,
no. Although I might have some ice cream tomorrow.
I was about to say we can remedy that tomorrow.
It might come with a complimentary ordeal.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
How are you two gentlemen doing this evening? How was your Thursdays?
I'm doing great because in just 19 hours, there's going to be some good food in my belly.
Yes, there is.
But
Does it come with a massage?
does it come with a massage? I mean, it might.
I didn't see it, but glad Nicole typed it.
I'll come down and make you eat some, or I'll send Chris down to do it for me. Yeah, I'll take care of it, Jeanette.
She's got her thugs.
See? See how she is?
I'll take care of it.
Got her thugs, man.
Jeff, how good
Chris,
was the Blackberry Pear Ale?
it was a cider. It
Oh,
was a
cider. Sorry. Yeah.
It wasn't a beer. It was a cider, and it was delicious. It was very good, Chris.
I may have to try that. I love both of those fruits, so I may have, that sounded up my alley.
And the that gingerbread thing from Germany that Nicole got us is amazing.
Oh yeah, she
So
told me
good.
she got it. It's an awesome.
I missed that. What was it? Was
The-
it in
The
cookie
gingerbread from the caramel couche.
from the caramel couche?
Couche.
Kucha.
So it's a gingerbread. Was it
Caramel
like a cake?
coochie.
It is not a
That's
caramel.
it, Dad Bill. You nailed it. Is it like a cake or a cookie, or I missed it?
It was like a cookie, and then there was icing in the middle, and then there was another cookie.
Oh my goodness, that sounds delicious.
It was
Julia,
like,
sorry, Julia, send me a message on Instagram. And if you have Instagram, send me a
Oh,
message on
yeah, I
Instagram.
think she's there now.
Yeah, she is.
oh, is she? Oh,
Yeah.
She's there now. She landed today.
Mm.
oh, I have bracelets, Julia.
Oh my God, now it's a competition.
I'd be down for some ice cream.
Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be on a phone call. I'll
Who's
What do you-
winning?
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
better eat. You better eat some ice cream, or you're
I
gonna
give
have
Kelsey
to
and
eat up.
Lucy a bracelet.
See, Kelsey's a proud owner of a bracelet now.
Yeah.
Am I seeing Baja Men this weekend? I don't know.
Are they playing in America?
Epcot. Yeah.
Epcot.
I don't even know who they
You
are.
can finally know who let the dog out, Chris.
I will finally figure it out.
Is that who they
Who let-
are?
Huh?
That's the only song they sing that I know.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know anything else.
Trust me, they are very good though. They're
Are they?
very energetic. They put on a good show.
Okay.
But I wonder if over in the UK, if whatever they're called over there, if they're performing
Command
this weekend.
Performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Command Performance.
Yeah. Can y'all not hear me? Is this thing on?
What'd you say?
It's just taking a minute to get things out. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm finishing your sentences for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Tried several new things. Yeah, Jeff did try several new things tonight.
I did.
I was so
I did.
proud of you.
What was
See,
your
you
favorite
gotta
new
try
thing
new
you
things.
tried?
What's that?
What was your favorite new thing you tried?
I really like that tiki masala in India.
Really?
I have never, ever. I always walk right by it because I know it's not going to be anything of interest to me. I was totally wrong. I apologize. And the
And
stinky
you tried the
cheese was,
stinky cheese.
and it was not. It didn't smell stinky. It didn't taste
Really?
stinky. It smelled stinky. Yeah. You need to try it on a night like tonight where there's a nice breeze and it's blowing the smell away. And you can just go and get it. You don't have to smell it. It's
Can I
really
get this? Can I get the stinky cheese with just bread and none of the other stuff that it comes on? Probably not.
Sure.
The potatoes were not peeled, and I don't like that.
You don't have to eat potatoes. You can throw them away.
The skin on those potatoes is super thin.
Yeah, it is. There's not
It's
much
not
of
like
it.
a russet. It's like it's
Yeah.
paper thin. It's like it's thinner than paper.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's-
Kelsey and Lucy went to Cake Bake for dinner tonight.
Did they?
Yeah,
Fancy.
Nice.
very fancy.
How was dinner, Kelsey?
Very fancy.
Chicken tikka masala is the best. The best. This is Nick.
It was pretty good, pretty darn good. It was fresh. I think that's why it was just it tasted so fresh.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like didn't taste like it was sitting under a heat lamp.
Lamp the whole time.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm excited to try a few of the booths. We tried to get in, but then it didn't work out too long, and we didn't care that much, so just came back to the hotel to eat. Oh,
She had to rough it back there at the Four Seasons.
oh,
They're roughing it. They're roughing it at the Four Seasons. I feel so sorry.
that's
sorry
terrible.
for 'em.
I feel awful for you.
I want to rough it like that.
Had a salad with seared tuna.
Oh, that sounds
that's
absolutely horrible.
sad. That's so sad.
That sounds absolutely horrible.
It's basically camping, she says.
Yeah. Basically camping.
That's rough, man.
Yeah.
I hope you can find a better place next time, Kelsey.
That was good, Kelsey. Oh my God.
Hope you can find a better place next time.
Yes. My heart goes out.
You know how Jeanette feels. Exactly. She knows how Jeanette feels.
Jeanette likes camping, though.
That's true.
I like
She
camping. I love camping.
yes, as long as there's a house involved.
No, there has to be a camper with a running water sink and a toilet and a stove and a refrigerator. I just need a toilet. I need a toilet. I like to camp like Murph and Mama and Papa Lala. I'm on their team.
Yeah.
Wendy, Dizarian needs your advice. 1 pound or half pound of caramels for the auction for my.
I would say do a half pound. I would say do a half pound. I'll be getting a bag. Don't worry. Well, if you do a half pound, you can like spread them out further.
I think it should be 5-pound bags, actually.
Oh my.
Yes.
Lord.
But that's just me. That's just me.
Well, I'm just gonna have to bid a lot.
Yep.
It's for a good cause.
Fun fact: chicken tikka masala is the national dish of England. Really?
Is it?
That doesn't sound English at all. Well, let's face it. Anyway, I'm just going to skip over my next statement. Kelsey Elizabeth says,
That's funny, Nick.
today on my unprompted 5-mile walk, I ran into turkeys and deer. So, I mean, it's very similar to camping. Yeah, it is.
See? She's roughing it over there, man.
She's roughing it. I feel bad. I should probably go take her some provisions or something.
You should.
Yeah.
I should take her like a loaf of bread and some Kraft singles.
Like, do it like a parachute. What's the UN aid? UN
A
aid
drop
drop
shipment?
for yeah.
Some MREs.
I'll just throw it out the window.
Some medical relief items and stuff. Yeah. Help her survival.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if I can get close to where she's staying. I think you got to go through like 5 security gates and show your birth certificate and your. I don't even know if I could get close.
No, but actually, I need to offload some snacks and booze that were given to me, and I cannot take back with me. Kelsey, I'll meet you soon.
Hold on, Kelsey. Just get it over to Jeff, and somebody's going to pick it up. Chris is going to beat me to it, but I might get leftovers.
Yes. Okay. Oh man, I missed the camping talk. Helping a kid with homework. Aw. Kelsey's camping, Jeanette.
She's roughing it.
She's roughing it, just like you do, almost. Yeah. So she's not in a 5-star hotel. Exactly, Jeanette. She's
No, I think it's a 6.
It's an
6-star
8-star hotel.
Yeah, I think it's a 6-star hotel.
That's funny.
So, yep. What, I know you came in late, Jeff. I haven't packed a damn thing yet. Nothing. It doesn't take that long. I'm not worried about it.
No, just throw some stuff in a bag. You'll be good.
Yeah, I'll be good. It's a short trip. I ain't worried about it.
What's the weather? Is it still hot? Like we've had 2 beautiful days. I opened my windows today.
Tonight was nice. There was a nice breeze tonight down here. No humidity.
on, but I opened all the windows. We had a breeze.
thank you.
Pretty. It was blue, but it wasn't like, I think our high might have been 82, maybe. And that didn't last long.
Thank you, Nicole. Nicole sent me a link for some socks that'll help with the plantar fasciitis. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you.
She sent that to me.
Yeah, that's what she said. Wendy B, Mama and Papa just started their camp month in the Outer Banks this week. Oh, that's nice.
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 Ooh. That sounds like torture. Let's see. Sounds like torture.
Yep. Boy, we dodged a bullet with those storms. That larger one pulled the other one that was supposed to come into us back out to sea. So I was thankful for that. We lost Steve. He'll be back, I'm sure. While Steve stepped away, tonight's episode is brought to you by Lansenho Lanolin Nipple Cream.
Oh, Lord.
For all your chapped needs. That'll make it into the suitcase. What is the weather supposed to be there for the next few days, Jeff? Are we still looking like mid 80s?
I can be honest with you. I don't even look at the weather.
Nice.
I just assume like every day around 5 it's going to rain.
Yeah.
I went out today and I mowed the grass at like 11 o'clock, and I wasn't really sweating, and it wasn't like unbearable outside. So
That's nice.
It's nice.
It is nice.
I vote for that then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walt Disney World is showing. Wait, that's not Walt Disney World. This is Walt Disney World. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the high is supposed to be around 82 to 85.
Oh, that's not bad. Their humidity will stay down. Like our humidity has been low.
High chances of rain.
That's every day, Chris.
Yeah, I was going to say that's every
It's
day.
hurricane season.
Yeah. True. How's the humidity been, Jeff?
There was no humidity tonight. I mean, there was absolutely zero humidity.
Oh, nice.
It was, the breeze was just, when the band was playing, the breeze was just wonderful.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God. Can we just talk for 1 second about that guy playing Freebird? That guitar?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good. Huh?
It was incredible. It was better than pretty good. He was really, that was really.
Tonight, Kelsey said tonight it was beautiful. Here at the campgrounds, we sat outside for dinner. That's roughing it. That's roughing it. Yeah, I hadn't even really looked at the weather because I was pretty much just going to pack the same thing no matter what the weather was, because I figured shorts and short sleeve shirts was going to be. Yeah. I didn't figure I was going to need any like lightweight jacket or anything.
Yeah, I don't think you will.
You might need one at night.
No.
There's a breeze.
Chris,
Jennifer,
you will not need a jacket.
I will not need a jacket.
You will not need a jacket.
Okay.
I'm a man. I'm a manly man. I'm 40.
I'm a man.
I don't need no stinking jacket. I also am not going to bring any ponchos. Not going to bring a poncho.
I don't like the poncho.
Always you need a jacket. Well, if Jennifer Crusoe's saying it, then yeah, I'm not going to pack a jacket. I don't need a jacket.
She thinks 82 is cold, so
That's true. She's used to that Russian weather.
Hey, Jen. Jeff was just cutting on you about wearing a jacket.
Tina. Hello, Tina.
Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Kelsey says always bring a jacket or sweater. No. That takes the adventure out of it.
See, isn't it like the older you get, the more your like blood cells raise to the surface of the skin?
Just put a cork in it, Jeff. Sometimes it's about like when you're in that humidity and it's so freaking hot, and then you have to run into a place that is Arctic ice air conditioned. It's like shocking, and you're like, ooh.
I'm sorry, you broke up. I didn't hear a single word you said.
I got it.
That reminds me, Jeff. I almost sent you a short the other day.
Shut
up. I almost sent you a TikToker short the other day that was tips for older men on how to shave their eyebrows and ear hair. It was hilarious. But I should send that to Jeff.
You should send that to me.
Yeah.
And that's how you get rid of Wendy. That's
how you get rid of Wendy. Now we know. Write that down in your blueprints journal for us, Jeff. So.
I didn't mean anything bad by it. I think the older you get, the more easily you get cold.
That's true. It's true for people I know of certain ages. Lala says, haven't needed a jacket since April. Oh, maybe she's asking him. I wouldn't, I will say it still shocks me, though, how dark it's getting so early. Because I left out here at like 7:15 the other night, and it was freaking dark outside. I was like, what is going on? I'm not ready for this yet. That's because you lose muscle and body fat when you get old. Baker says I should bring a poncho.
I think that's supposed to mean you lose muscle and you gain body fat, right? Is that what?
I don't know.
You lose muscle and you gain body?
Your metabolism drops when you get older, too.
It does.
I wear a sweatshirt on the plane sometimes, but I never bring it to the park except December through February. Yeah.
So if I was staying in a tent like Jeanette, I would probably like take a sweatshirt or something in case.
Just in case. Yeah. Yeah. Just in case.
So what are you looking forward to most, Chris?
Ashland, Abigail, Amanda. Hello, welcome in. AAA Sparkles.
Alexandria. Hello.
I'm looking forward most to hanging out with friends.
Oh, stop it.
No, I am. That's what I'm most looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Epcot because I always look forward to Epcot. And there may be a Halloween party involved. So.
Good. I think you deserve a Halloween party. You deserve Halloween.
I just hope I don't get a migraine like the last time I tried the Halloween party. I'm voting yes. I need Chris to try the moonshine sour this time. I need to try that, Kelsey. I do need to
You
try
do.
that.
You should try that because it's really, really good.
Although you're not happy with the current size of it.
I am really mad about the current size of it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Just some relaxation with friends and hanging out, and we will need Fireball on standby in case you didn't. I got some of that I can take too. Has the new medication helped with your migraine so far? It seems to have helped a little bit, actually. I haven't had one this week. I had a mild headache the other day, but nothing like I have been having. So fingers crossed it stays kicked in. I've got about another week and a half, and then I take this month's injection. So we'll see how it goes from there. Yeah. Thank you, AAA. Thanks, Sparks. I'm looking forward to bringing you some apple cider.
I'm looking forward to the apple cider, Chris. I love apple cider. I really do.
Baker, thank you, buddy. Maybe we'll see you soon. Snickerdoodle will hopefully message you if she hadn't already. If she hadn't, I'll text you tomorrow. We're on the road. Yeah, got that. Oh, that reminds me. The apple cider donuts, got those too.
Looking forward to that.
Sorry, Reagan just got home and then I had to do the whole dog needed to go out thing. Are you taking him some apple cider and apple cider donuts, Chris?
I am.
Oh, that's so sweet. I drove up to our local World of Beverage, whatever. I walked in there. That was no World of Beverage. I was looking for that. I'm going to look for that Schaffenhofer berry, but they didn't have it.
I was just happy to get the grapefruit one. My local store has the grapefruit now.
Even my Publix carries it all the time, but they are not getting the seasonal.
I went to our Publix and they did not have it. But I found it at my local.
We also have a lot of Germans that live here because there's a lot of German companies all around me.
Yeah.
So that might be why.
Is Tina out too? Did I miss Tina saying good night?
Tina was good night. Yeah. Night, Tina.
Night, Tina.
Good night, Tina. Hope you get some good sleep.
Have a good one, dear.
Have you seen Jan in the chat?
See who?
Jan.
Jan S? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. She's here.
She went to the zoo and guess what she saw at the zoo?
Let me see if she sent me that.
Did she see a doiker?
Jan saw a doiker at the zoo.
Let me see it.
So, let me.
Yellow-backed doiker.
Look at that.
Look at that. Aw.
It's got nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide.
There's a red flank doiker too.
Wow.
I didn't know about the red flank doiker.
No. Oh, look at him.
I didn't either. Oh, that is freaking awesome.
Thanks for the
That
pictures,
little
Jan.
red one. That little red one's a cutie.
I know, right?
Wow.
She said it was the Brookfield Zoo. Brookfield Zoo?
Wow.
Nicole
Let me make
said
sure I
it's a
got that
beautiful okapi.
Brookfield Zoo.
Let's see. Jennifer Cruz is trying to coach Nicole. That's funny.
I know. Nicole, I gave her some bonus. It felt like Christmas tonight. Looking at the Christmas
Wow.
ornaments and getting that gingerbread, it felt like Christmas.
Oh.
Jan said, "You're welcome, Jeff. I thought of you immediately."
Thank you,
And
Jan.
who of us wouldn't?
Steven's been there a few times. That's cool. Yeah, I gotta pack. Would y'all like to do a speed run?
Oh my goodness. Have we talked about your trip and what you want to do for your trip tomorrow? Like what are your top to-dos?
Yeah, hang out with Jeff. Go to Epcot
Oh my
is
god.
number 2. Number 3 is try some new snacks. Number 4 is hang out with Steve.
Number 4? Damn. Don't tell Steve.
You guys have a pickle ornament on your Christmas tree?
No, I know Tina's
No.
got one, but I don't have one.
No,
No.
I don't have
Wendy.
one. They don't do that in Bavaria. That's a northern Germany thing, and we don't talk to those people.
Wow.
I am very disappointed in Tony. I'm just going to say that I'm very disappointed in Tony.
It's not a Bavarian thing. He's Bavarian. Okay, we'll explain it to you when we come down. Bavarian overrates the entire country of Germany. They could have, according to Tony, they could have been their own country. That is
Really?
how great Bavaria is. They are better than all of Germany.
I didn't realize this.
You must understand this.
See that
All right.
this to me is like when you say New York, I immediately think New York City. There's not other parts of New York. It's just New York City.
New York City should have been its own country. I'm just saying.
See, I didn't know that Bavaria is something different from just Germany.
I'm
the
learning
biggest-
stuff too.
It's the biggest, like Germany has like, I don't know how many states, like 13, basically regions. They consider it like states. And Bavaria is by far the biggest and usually the most, I don't know if it is now. I think for a long time it was the most productive one. Like producing money and producing goods to have a stronger economy.
Well, that's where BMW's from, Bavarian Motor Works.
That is correct. My niece works for them. She actually, when she was here just a few months ago, she drove up to, is it in Spartanburg, Chris, where y'all have a
Greer, South Carolina.
She drove up there to look at their plant because they have offered her a position there. The whole reason she took the job at BMW, well, she just likes that kind of stuff, but she was thinking that she might want to live here one day in the U.S. And that's as close as she could get to me and Tony through, BMW. And she just went up there and looked at, she loved it. What she loved, I think, Chris, I think I texted you at the time. when she went up there, is Greer really close to Greenville?
It's right between Greenville and Spartanburg.
She loved Greenville more than anything. She was like,
Greenville's a beautiful area.
she's very active. She was like, everybody's out on bicycles, everybody's out walking. It's a beautiful town. There's a river. Like she lives in Regensburg right now. And they have of course, the Danube goes through Regensburg. So like she's used to that kind of vibe and she loves it.
Downtown Greenville is a beautiful area. They've worked a lot on Greenville over the past several years, and it's a nice, refined downtown. There's a lot of
good
restaurants and cafes and shops and all in downtown. There's the river that goes through Reedy Falls River that goes through Greenville. They've built a whole park around that now.
Nice.
And there's a walking bridge, and it's just that stays busy all weekends and all the time in the evening.
She loved it.
It's a nice area.
And Tony thought he was going to be up close to you to see you on this trip. He's in Virginia, but he had the town wrong. I think he was near. Where did he have to go? I think it was more near Greensboro. It was not near you because he was so excited. He was like, "Oh, I might be going up to Green." This was a couple weeks ago. He goes, "Where's Chris live? Because I think I'm going to be close." And I was like, "Near Greenville." And he goes, "No, I got it wrong. It's Greensboro." So he was
Greensboro, North Carolina, is up closer towards Charlotte and Hickory.
Yes.
In between those and Raleigh, Durham.
Yeah, because I told him he said his drive from Bristol up there was gorgeous yesterday, and I said, he showed me a picture of his drive on the map, and I said, "Oh, you should have went over to Salisbury to get some steak," and he said, "No, I went into Winston-Salem to get some Salems."
Winston-Salem.
Didn't do that.
So Winston-Salem, I have family that lives in Winston-Salem, and that's a nice area. There's I'm your tour guide for North and South Carolina, apparently.
I love it. I need it.
Winston-Salem has got an area called Old Salem, and they've restored it. It reminds me a lot of Williamsburg, where they've restored a lot of the old buildings like that, and they dress in that era, and you can go in and visit Old Salem, and they make stuff like they did back in the olden days. And Winston-Salem's nice area. Also used to be home of R.J. Reynolds Tobacco.
Yeah.
Winston and all that.
He's back, Angela Minta. He's back in Chalawi or Bristol. He's right outside of Bristol in Chalawi, and he's flying back tomorrow. So he was only up there for the day.
Lala says Greensboro is where she was. I didn't know that, Lala.
I did not know that either.
Moravians settled Old Salem, says Melissa. But it's been a long time since I've been to Old Salem. We used to go.
See, it all comes back to the Carolinas. Look at the chat. It all just comes back to the Carolinas.
Yep.
Do they really make Salem cigarettes in Winston-Salem?
I think so, yes.
Do they?
It's
really?
a division of, it's a division of R.J. Reynolds, all that, I believe.
And where's Philip? And where was Philip Morris from? Were they Kentucky? I don't remember.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Wait a minute.
But all
Aren't there
that,
Winston cigarettes too? Are there Winston cigarettes
Winston
too?
was out of there.
Winston was its own brand.
Winston was its own brand.
Salem was its own brand too, right?
Yeah.
That was a menthol cigarette.
Oh my gosh!
That's why they sponsored NASCAR, the Winston Cup, because they were all in the same area geographically.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's why
You
it was
didn't
called
know
the
that?
whiskey cup.
You
This
didn't know
is-
that?
I didn't know. I did not know that.
Lots of
I mean, that's
tobacco in North
out,
Carolina
that's
and
what I know.
Virginia. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Dad
Yeah.
had some extended family that owned owned a tobacco farm up
Big
off
money.
of the borders of North Carolina and Virginia. We would go visit them some.
Do they still grow tobacco up there? Is it still
Yes.
Yes.
really?
Yes. You can drive by
See
in some
that?
areas. You can.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know, Chris. Do they still hang it to dry in barns, or do they? I guess they have more
Yeah, they probably have some
sophisticated
updated.
equipment now.
Yeah.
But you could drive. Used to,
sure.
you could drive out barns, and like you would see, tobacco leaves are huge,
Pall
And-
Mall.
and they would hang them upside down to dry them. Pall Mall.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Them things was
I'm
rough.
gonna go down a rabbit.
My
I'm
aunt
going down a
smoked.
rabbit hole here.
My aunt smoked Pall Mall's Lala.
Good night, Cat. Have a good one.
Okay.
God, Pall Mall.
Winston
Oof.
Salem. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jeff, that was our industry.
Melissa Districts.
hot.
I'm in Charlotte. Yes, cigarettes are made here. Big Philip Morris plant in Concord. Yep.
There you go.
And listen,
I
they can
gotta
put all the
find-
warnings they want to on those suckers. We all know people are still buying them things. Like,
Not like they used to, though.
not like they used to, but
Not like they used to.
y'all
Yeah,
remember the
can't even buy
old
'em
cigarette
anymore.
vending machines?
Oh my God.
Yep.
In Germany, you could be in the smallest village and you could just be walking like just outside,
Yeah.
and there would be a random cigarette machine outside on the street. That's how much Sherman smoked.
I heard so I watch a lot of guys that do travel vlogs and stuff. And I was watching one the other day of a guy in China, and he's like, everybody smokes here. He was walking down the street and people would just hand him a cigarette. He's like, I've got a pocket full of cigarettes. People just keep handing me cigarettes. Like and I was thinking the other day about how you used to go into a restaurant and before they would ask you how many, they would ask you smoking or
Smoking or
non-smoking.
non.
And remember, it used to be just the same room. Like smoking or non-smoking was some big difference, and you were all in the same room. It wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
Pizza Hut. You would go into
Pizza
one
Hut.
side or
Yeah.
the other.
Mhm.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm. It was
Hey,
the golden age.
I'm not saying it's good for you. I'm just reminiscing and saying there's still a lot of people that engage in that activity.
It was the golden age.
That was back in the day of riding in the back rear facing seat of a station wagon, or the laying in the rear window of a sedan up above the seat.
Yes. Yes.
Without a seatbelt on. Without
No
a
seat
seatbelt.
belts. No seat belts.
You were taking a long trip. The youngest kid was up in that back windshield across the back.
And son, let me tell you, you sit on a hot vinyl seat in the middle of summer in the South, your legs will be blistered and not feel anything for a
It will
while.
leave a mark.
Yes, it would. Vinyl seats and shag carpet.
God almighty. Those were the days.
Riding in the back of a pickup. My dad had, at one point, Dad had a little black Ford Ranger, and he got a cover for the back of it. And Mom and Dad lined the back of that thing with like blankets and great big long body pillows, and that's where me and my brother would ride.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean like little 5-minute rides. No, we would ride across the country to go to my grandmother's house, which is honestly like a 30, 40-minute ride. Ride in the back of the pickup.
That's hilarious.
It was so awesome. Those were the
man.
days.
Those were the days.
Yep. Seat belts were optional. You'd have some cars. You'd have them like they would be clipped up above the top of the car. I never figured out how those worked, but you know. Bench seats in the front for even cars. You'd have this huge bench seat. You just slide across. I didn't know this was going to turn into throwback night. We've been all over the place.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't want to get your stream taken out, but I'm going down a rabbit hole here.
What is it? Oh, look at that. They have a website and a warning at the top.
So that's the town of Winston-Salem. Winston?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My dad had a Pontiac Firebird, and I would want to lay down in the back seat, but there was a big hump in the middle. I had a Pontiac Firebird, and you're correct. The transmission and drive shaft went down the center, and there was a hump in the middle. Yep. My brothers had a Pinto, and I would ride in the back of the Pinto while they delivered newspapers.
Those caught on fire.
Listening to 8-track tapes of Boston and Journey and Foreigner.
Jesus. Yeah. I feel like it didn't explode on you.
Yeah.
That's what I said. They caught on fire.
They
Pintos.
didn't have that one very long.
So bike helmets weren't a thing. Like bike helmets, I don't even think that was a thing you could buy when we were younger.
No.
I don't remember bike helmets.
Nobody wore bike helmets.
We didn't have bike helmets.
And we did such stupid stuff. I mean,
Heck, we
did
played with
waves.
lawn darts.
Yeah, we did.
The
We
only
had a set of lawn darts. Great big, huge steel spike on the end of them jokers. And we had the most fun going out and heaving those things up in the air as high as we could throw them.
Exactly. The
I didn't
jarts,
have
right?
lawn darts, but my
Yep.
dad did, but I didn't have them as a kid.
Oh, we did.
Maybe my mama said no.
We
'Cause
had
me
a
and my
blast
brother
with
would have
those
chucked
things.
them at each other. We fought a lot.
We lived at the parsonage, and the parsonage and church were on a hill, and the church was higher than the parsonage, and there was woods connecting the two of them. We would walk to church every Sunday or Wednesday or whatever. We had made a little path from one to the other. But me and my brother would get our bikes, and we'd ride to the very top of the hill the church was on, and we would book it as fast as we could down through the pavement so we could get to the woods section and ride through the woods as fast as we could to get to the house. And it was just go up and come down, go up and come down, just repeated. No helmets, no knee pads, no nothing. Just
We had a vacant lot on a corner of my subdivision when we were little, and us and me and other neighborhood kids, we ended up building like trails with our bikes on that corner lot. And it stayed. It was the bike trails for years. One day, I guess they had stolen. Maybe somebody had stolen. Like one of those vending machines that you would put quarters in or something. I don't know. Or maybe just some adult was just screwing with us and made it like magic. There were quarters like everywhere. We were riding our bikes one day and there were just quarters like everywhere. Every kid was off their bike just banking quarters, putting as many as you could into your pockets and your shirts. I mean, it's awesome.
You still have lawn darts, Hunter Ickerwood? I miss our lawn darts. I wish we still had them.
I do too.
bet they still make them.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They do
don't.
not.
Really?
They may be Nerf tipped now, but they don't have the nice steel ones like we used to have back
I
in the
think
day.
Nerf did come out with them, but I would think you could find like the real ones.
Our objective was A, to try to get it in the circle, but B, to see who could get the spike to go furthest into the ground. So, yeah.
Yeah, I never played that.
Oh, man, that was
Oh.
so fun. Throw it and run. I'll tell you something else I remember from my childhood, and not fondly, and that's having to go out and find a hickory.
Switch.
Parents don't send their kids out to find a hickory or switch anymore.
No, and we should bring some of that back. That was the worst because you had to think about it. You had to
think about it, and you had to.
and you
Ooh.
had to go find it, and you had to find one that was going to stand up to credibility, but that maybe wouldn't hurt too bad.
Yep.
Yes. You had to think about it. That was the worst part. It wasn't the 3 licks. It was the walking out, get your own punishment, and stewing over it. the
And
whole
coming
time.
back for it. Yep.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I love going to my grandparents' house where they would set up the croquet for summer cookouts. Oh,
Croquet. I
out
always
and
love
find something to beat you with. No.
So
it. Was
we
it
have
was
these
a
huge.
switch. It was just like a thin little piece of green. It had to be green.
Oh, Wendy, that's gonna hurt. Go ahead, Jeff.
Our neighbor had these trees. Okay, they were huge. They were. I don't know what they were called. We called them chestnut trees. I don't know if they were chestnut trees, but they would. The things would fall from the tree, and they were spiky. Like, do you know what I mean? Have you ever seen a chestnut tree?
Are you talking about a sweet gum?
I don't know. The balls
They're
were
spiky.
spiky, and
I know
They're
what you're
spiky.
talking about. Yeah.
you would open it up, and there'd be like a brown chestnut or something inside of it. We would throw those balls at each other, and we would try to get them to stick in. Like, if you could throw it at somebody and get it to stick in them, then you were the man.
I don't know what a chestnut, the outside of a chestnut looks like. We down south, we have sweet gum trees, and they're like these spiky little balls. They're like this big. They're
Yeah.
Are they
Like-
yellow?
Like this.
no.
They
Wait.
look like this. There
Yes.
you go.
I wonder what
Weird.
a chestnut looks like though, because we don't have those
And then
down
you-
here.
No, they're bigger than that.
This is
That's
what
a-
we have all over the place.
That's a sweet gum.
Yep.
No,
So I
they
wanna
were a
see it.
lot bigger than that.
Step on one of these and you'll know it.
You know what my dad used to do with his brothers in Florida? They would go onto property that wasn't their own and get oranges and get the green ones. And that's what they chucked at each other. Green oranges. Because Daddy said those hurt the worst.
Now,
Right.
Jeff, this looks like what you're talking about.
Maybe they are chestnuts.
Oh,
No. So the trees,
those are
the
yellow
trees were
though.
huge. I mean,
These are chestnuts.
yeah, that's them. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yellow.
yeah. Yeah, they would
So-
fall off the tree. We would throw them at each other.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
that's them. Yes.
There
They
you
were
go.
so sharp.
Jennifer Caruso said they call them monkey ball trees. That's what they called them.
Yeah.
My little brother, when I was 2 real geeks, welcome in, 2 real creeps, howdy. When I was in elementary school, my little brother was much younger, where he would go and stay during the day, daycare, whatever. the lady had a weeping willow tree, and I always thought that was the coolest tree ever. I loved her weeping willow tree.
I think they're beautiful. Beautiful.
You don't see many of them around here anyway, but I love a weeping willow tree.
You have to have them near a water source because the roots go to water. And if you put one in your yard and it hits your water lines or your septic, you're cooked.
Yeah.
They're really good. And I think that's part of what makes them even more majestic is having them right next to like a pond or a lake or something. They're gorgeous.
Sitting in a break room in the Contemporary. Nice. Yeah, I love weeping willows. I love the thing I love about Charleston. Now that I'm jumping back into around the South. I love Charleston because of all the trees with the Spanish moss and all hanging in them and everything. It's such a pretty area around Charleston and Kiowa Island and all those. And
Chris, have you been to Savannah?
I haven't been to Savannah in a long time. It's been a while since I've actually been in.
If you ever go, give me and Tony a call. We'll meet up.
Yeah.
I will go to Savannah on a dime if I just have an excuse to go.
I should do that again. It's been a while since I've been to Savannah.
It gets cold there in the winter though, because that wind coming off of that river, the river.
God,
I love
Savannah.
Savannah.
Savannah is so pretty.
Night, Shelby.
It is.
I love Savannah.
Yeah. Why is it Spanish moss if it's in Charleston? Just asking, says Diesel. I don't know, but that's what they call it.
It's Spanish moss everywhere it grows.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm sure there is a history about how it got here, and I don't know how it got here. And it's an air-breathing plant, and some will call it a fungus plant. And if you ever see it hanging from a tree, do not touch it. It is full of chiggers. It is.
That's true. That's true. Good night, Shelby. Have a good one.
Or if you get it, use gloves, put it in a Ziploc bag, take it back to wherever you are and put it in the microwave for like a minute and it'll kill the chiggers. And then it's pretty and it's safe to touch.
Listen, them little things, you would think they wouldn't hurt, but those things are incredibly painful.
Jeff, everything I'm telling you is true. Yes.
Yeah.
And the cure for, and you know it, Chris, what's the cure for if you get chiggers? What do you do?
Oh, Wendy, I don't know. It's been so long since I've had to deal with them. My grandmother,
you put clear fingernail polish on the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the clear finger. Now,
yep,
yep, I remember that now because my grandmother used to do that to me. Yep.
Yes, because it suffocates the chigger because the chigger is still in your skin.
Still in the skin, and it suffocates it out, kills it out.
My brother used to get them all the time, but he deer hunts and stuff. I mean, he doesn't get them that much anymore because he's learned. But yeah, my brother was in the yard a lot more than I was, so I saw my brother get nail polished all the time.
They're like a little, if I remember right, Wendy. Like I said, it's been a while. They're like a little red.
Yes,
they're barely the size of a pinhead. I mean, they are tiny,
and
but they will swarm.
Yes.
And they, they're.
Mm-hmm. There are certain places on a boy's body that you do not want to get them.
No, they're awful.
That also.
Here, I will show you what a.
That also happened to my brother.
So this is, they call them berry bugs, but they're, this is
Diana Murphy.
That, oh wait, you're not seeing. Let me share screen again.
Ooh.
That right there. Tiny little red dots.
Tiny. I mean, even on that picture, yeah, that one on the fingertip is a better example because it's not as zoomed in, and you can like for scale, you can really see how tiny they
Yep.
are. They'll get on you and you don't even know it,
Don't even know it.
just like a tick.
They will make you break out. Yeah.
Mhm.
They feel like fire ants also when they do. They do.
What's the deal with fire ants? Like Angela is constantly getting bit by fire ants. I
I
will
was
go lay in
telling
the
Mom
grass.
today, we've got 2 mountains in the backyard that just popped up like overnight.
I'm
I
not
will go
having.
do I'll go do yard work for like an hour. I'll be laying in the grass, kneeling in the grass. Nothing ever gets me. She'll go out to the car, or we're walking out
Making
to the
snow.
car, and she'll get bit by like 10 of them. I'm like, what is up with you? Is it like, do they
Bit?
like certain blood? I have never been bitten by a fire ant.
I have, and it hurts like a mother. I
Oh,
remember
suck it
even
up.
leaving the lake, getting in the car, she got bit by one.
Yes.
I haven't seen a fire ant mound in a year. I mean,
I
we
got
have ant
4
mounds.
I can send you pictures of in the morning, Wendy.
That's so crazy. But I wonder, like, why? I don't know. They're not a problem for me. Although if I see a random one walking like in the courtyard, I kill it immediately. I don't even hesitate. Mm-mm. They're jerks.
They are.
I just think they like certain blood types or something because they don't bother me at all. I don't know.
Well, you're sour inside.
I'm dead inside, basically. Yes.
No,
I'm
just
dead
sour,
inside.
like or bitter,
Just
like
sour.
vinegar, something like a lemon. It's like a lemon in there.
We had a boop. Here we go.
My sombrero is very large. It's true.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We've talked about South Carolina, North Carolina, tobacco, cigarettes, and
Winston-Salem.
Bavaria,
It's quite the
yellowback and red-hooded or red-sided doikers.
Yep.
And we just finished talking about chiggers.
About what?
Chiggers.
Chiggers, the bug.
Oh, those things that eat at you when you sit on the grass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Burrow into your skin.
Yep.
Yes.
I have never had one. Maybe I have. Maybe that's what's wrong.
Maybe.
It might. I don't know if a chigger is a warm weather bug or not, or more prominent in the warm. Maybe the cool temperatures kill them off in the winter, and we just have them all the time.
Football games going.
Mosquitoes like O positive blood types. That blood type is the most popular that get bit. Really?
That ain't mine.
That's
my God,
me.
is that Angela's blood type, Jeff.
Do you know that I found out last year for the first time what my blood type is? So I didn't know.
You never gave blood?
And
I
while
gave blood when I was.
I do, but they never told me what it was. I never paid attention. But while I was sitting there, because I never get the results. In the past, they never gave me the results back. But this time now, like when I did it, they gave me like all my stuff, my cholesterol, my iron, all that stuff. But when I was sitting there, I was like, oh man, I hope I'm this one that only like 2% are, blah, blah. And I was like, wait a minute, no, I'm not. I want the one that there's abundance of in case something happens. And I'm one of the most common ones. So
that's how I found out my blood type was from the first time I donated blood. They gave me a little card and it told me what my blood type was. I either want to be the most popular or the one that that you have the blood that anybody can use. Wait, and does that mean you can use anybody's? That's ONEG. I think that's ONEG.
Yeah.
I'm not ONEG. I wonder if
going to OT in case anybody cares.
What now?
The football game is going to overtime.
Is it really?
Just
Who's
yeah.
playing?
San Francisco and LA Rams, and neither one of them looked good. But one of them's on a backup quarterback. LA's not able to do anything. They caught up finally, and just kicked a field goal to win it or to tie it and send it to overtime. So
I have to say two things about football before we change the subject again.
okay,
One, I watched the Tyreek Hill replay.
oh, it's nasty.
Oh, that's the worst thing to watch. Don't watch that.
He was on 2 of my fantasy teams too.
Whew, that was.
He might not ever
ugly.
play again.
No, I'm pretty sure he's.
He tore multiple things, and his foot was like pointing
Yes,
over there somewhere.
and wasn't moving.
No, he tore like I think it was 4 tendons or something in his knee, including his ACL. And
He was having to move it with his other hand, with his hands.
yeah, it was like a dangly. It was this there.
Ooh,
He
That
didn't
was
get a
awful.
vasectomy. Didn't he get a vasectomy on the play too?
probably.
He
You're wrong.
did. What? He split his vas deferens.
Oh, I thought you. I did not know that. Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
That's
The,
what I
the
meant.
other thing I have to say about football is, are y'all excited for the Super Bowl halftime show?
No. It's been
I can't
terrible
name
it's
one
been terrible.
song.
You know who it is, Jeff?
I know it's Bad Bunny.
Yeah, and he's not a terrible guy. I mean, but his music's not my. I mean, I don't know. Most
Not
of it's
my
in
style of
Spanish.
music.
I swear, it seems like here lately, it's Bad Bunny, Jennifer Crusoe.
I'm
Yeah,
stoked. I'm so stoked for it.
It seems like
it's gonna suck like the rest of them.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
it seems like they keep trying to pick. I don't know. None of the Super Bowl halftime shows have really done anything for me of late. JRH 1985, welcome.
There was one a couple years ago. I can't remember who it was, but the last good one I remember was Eminem, and then the one before that was the wardrobe malfunction.
Prince.
Eminem was awful.
Yeah, but Prince was way before those, wasn't
Prince
it?
did amazing.
Yeah, but that was how long ago was that
Yeah.
though? That was
That's been a while.
yeah, so yeah.
So I'm kidding. So
Uh,
can somebody tell me if anybody in chat knows or if y'all know? I read on Twitter something about Jay-Z having a decision in who is picked for halftime shows on Super Bowl. I don't know if it's true. I'm asking.
I got no idea what you're referring to.
It could have just been a random thing that somebody posted that was untrue. But
I did see something about that.
yeah, I'm trying to get to the bottom. How does he see? Nicole knows. How did he get on that board? I mean, I know how he did.
Let me find out.
Yeah,
Stones were pretty good.
yeah, Angela, that explains a lot.
His production company handles it, says Nick
Okay.
Ambrosio.
Wow.
Oh,
So is it just this one though?
Bye bye. Super Bowl.
I think he's been on the board for the past several, if I remember correctly.
I'm sure, probably. He is Jay-Z.
So
Says
Anyway, there you go.
the NFL makes the official decision on the Super Bowl halftime show performer, though its partnership with Jay-Z's Rock Nation has given the company significant input since 2019. So he gives them input, and the NFL chooses who to use.
I'm going to want to see all of the halftime shows from 2019 until today.
Oh,
Interesting.
um,
I mean, he's backing it up with the money. I'm sure that's why he gets to pick, but
you watch any baseball today, Steve?
I did not. My team
Yes,
won
that's all I
yesterday, so I don't
remember
really care about
last
the
year.
rest of them.
There you go. I heard the Tigers beat the Indians.
Did they really? I knew they were winning late. The only other one that I would really care about is the Yankees and they won. So that's, and then the Cubs beat the Padres. Really, that shocked me.
Wow.
So
Bruno Mars, I think, did do a pretty good halftime show. I
he
barely
went bad.
remember that.
He
It
went
was
bad.
great. I bet it was before 2019.
Well, yeah, most of them before 2019. The good ones.
Yeah, I just want to exactly. That's why I'm gonna make myself a note. I'll be right back. I gotta get a pen.
Okay. We lost Wendy again.
Who are the Mets playing, Steve?
They should have been playing the Dodgers, but they didn't make it. So I was shocked. They had an 89% chance to make the playoffs when I went to California. Because I knew that's who we were going to be playing. And I don't know what happened. I have no idea how it happened because I wasn't there. And somehow Cincinnati snuck in, and then the Dodgers spanked them pretty good. So I think the Dodgers put up like 18 runs against them in 2 games.
Let's see. Yep, Yankees beat the Sox. Detroit beat the Indians, Guardians, whatever the hell. 2-1.
All the games were 2-1 except for the Dodgers.
Yep.
There was four games and then 4 series, and 3 of them went to the 3rd game, which I don't like that format. I think it's stupid. I hate that they play the best of 3, then the best of 5, then the best of 7. I've not been a huge fan of it since they added these extra teams. And then, usually the Dodgers are the ones sitting, and they're the ones that are rusty by the time the team comes in to play them. I'm hoping they turn the tables on the Phillies now and do it to them and just go in there and steal it from them.
Which coming up, you got the Cubs and the Brewers and the Dodgers and the Phillies, and then the Yankees and the Blue Jays and the Tigers and the Mariners.
Yep. And all those teams outside, I think, the Tigers were relatively close in the play. Like in the National League, I think I don't remember what the win totals were, like 93, 92, 91 with the front top 3, something like that. Let me see.
All right. I'm going to pull for in the American League, the Tigers. And in the NL, I'm going to pull for the Cubbies.
Every team in the National League that made the playoffs had 90 or more wins, except for the Reds. The American League, 3 teams only had 90 wins or more. 3. Sorry.
I'm pulling for the Tigers and the Cubs.
2 of the worst teams you could possibly root for on the planet, outside of Cleveland.
The Pirates had 90 losses.
I think they might have had more than that, didn't they?
A lot more.
They had 91 losses. They were 71 and 91. They were not the worst, though. The Rockies had 119 losses.
Colorado was pretty bad.
Colorado was they were the worst at 43 and 119.
That's horrible.
How do you lose 119 games? Well, they lost 119 and the White Sox lost 102. You only play 161 games or 162 games.
I looked all over the board and I couldn't find the Braves anywhere in the playoffs.
Well, they finished 76 and 86.
We are struggling.
Yep.
They were only 20 games out of their division, so
We're in a
Listen,
hurt.
I've been pissed off ever since they got rid of they traded Freddie Freeman.
I love it too because we got him. So
right.
And then he wound up being our
off ever since then.
Oh, they shut him down, and their quarterback's hurt. So if the Rams get the ball back, they can They can score here and win. Oh no, they're kicking a field goal. Sorry.
Um,
And he it doinked off the pole and went in.
oh,
So, but now the LA gets the ball though. So, well, that was crazy.
Walt was in here. I'm sure that's what Walt's watching is the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, there's our sports minute. We've covered sports. We've covered. What else do we need to?
Movies.
We haven't talked movies yet, but I do have a video game trailer I wanted to show last night, and I forgot to.
Avatar: Way of the Water is back in theaters this week with a sneak preview to Fire and Ash.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I have a question for you all when you get a chance.
Okay.
What is it?
So that movie with The Rock, the
Yeah.
Smashing.
Yeah.
Who is that about? What's it called? The Smashing Game?
It's every time it comes on, I turn it because I can't see it. I can't remember. It's Tom. Is it Tom something?
The Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine. Yeah.
Yep. It is MMA fighter Mark Kerr.
Yeah, that's it.
I have never heard of that guy in my life.
Nobody has.
I did see he was interviewed by Rogan or somebody recently, and about it. But yeah. He I was looking
So
to see if I could find it.
what was his story? What was this Mark?
He was in the
Kerr's
UFC.
story? But like, what makes his story so unique?
I don't know.
Uh,
I think he had some major like concussion health thing or something. He shouldn't have been fighting. I can't remember what it was about.
trying to see if I can find a synopsis real quick. Let me go here. I will say that let me go back here. This is possibly the weirdest. This looks like Timu rock. I just it when I first saw the trailer, I thought, is this AI generated or something? Because it looks like the rock, but it looks like a weird version of the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's the cast. Where is the synopsis? Storyline. Oh, go back. It's a story based on the true events surrounding Mark Kerr's life and rise through the MMA world, which was unfortunately derailed by his opioid addiction.
Oh, it was drugs. I thought it was an injury.
No. So basically, every other MMA wrestler. Fighter.
So I watched some.
I've never heard of the guy. I used to watch it all the time with Randy Couture and all those guys.
I watched some MMA. I watched some UFC, but I'm more of a casual fan. I don't know all the players and people involved and everything, but I enjoy watching it some. Stephen K says he started around where I live.
Oh, nice. So it's 4-1, and the LA Rams are going for it on the 9-yard line. Oh, he just jumped off sides. Oh, they call timeout. Sorry. It's 4th and 1. They kick a field goal, they tie it, and then San Francisco gets the ball back. But if they don't kick the field, if they don't get this, the game's over, or they're going to score a touchdown and win. One of the two.
I have a video game trailer I want us to watch.
Yeah. Is this your power washing thingy?
No.
Oh.
Hey, can I ask a quick question about that?
Yes.
So I was thinking about it when I was driving around today, and I was thinking about that power washing game, and then somebody said something about that grocery store game or some kind of grocery, whatever. I don't remember if it was you, Chris, or somebody from chat. Anyway, let's say I wanted to get the power washing game. Is that like something like an app that I can just go get from the Apple Store for free, or how does that work? I don't know how to buy a game. I honestly don't.
I don't believe the Power Wash Simulator game is on the App Store.
It's on.
I know it's available. Huh?
It's on Steam.
It's on Steam, and I know it's available through like Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation.
Is Steam a
Yes, ma'am.
website?
It's gaming. It's gaming for your computer.
For the computer, yeah.
Oh, can I buy it on my iPad? Because I don't use a laptop.
No.
I don't think so.
You can't do Steam on a Mac.
Oh. Okay, that answers my question. Thank you.
Yep.
No, because you can play Dreamlight Valley somewhere. I don't know.
Dreamlight Valley, you can play through the app. They put an app out.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they have the other one though. The power washing one.
No.
I was just curious. I was like, oh, even if I want to play it, where do I go get
Oh,
it?
he didn't make it. He got shut down.
Oh.
That game's over. They tried to fake it, and then they decided to call timeout. Then they went for it, and he got stopped at the line.
So this game,
wow,
is for a property that I think we all of us on screen really like. And when I saw this, I thought, okay. And then I watched this and I thought, well, that just looks horrible. So here we go. Let me share with audio. This is the official launch trailer for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox game Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh no.
Mild violence.
If I live to be 100, I'll never be able to forget that big snowstorm a couple of years ago.
Y'all don't mess with me.
Well, you might not believe it, but the world almost missed Christmas.
I have to say they put a lot of work into the texture of the reindeer.
This is a game?
This is a game.
This is real. This is real.
This is real. This is real.
I thought this was the movie.
Nope. This is a game that's coming out. They put a lot of work into the texture of the reindeer, and you can tell they didn't put work into much else.
I just don't want it to turn ugly.
What, Wendy?
I just don't want it to turn ugly, like where deer are
Well.
going to get killed.
Here you go.
Oops.
Tiny nose. Mom! Pa! I'm home! We're Rudolph and Clarice and Hermie and Yukon Cornelius.
First stop, the island of misfit toys.
Let's see what we got here.
That's what I call a great takeoff.
The Bumble has one weakness, and I know it. The Bumble sings. Ha ha!
Of course, Santa, sir. We have each other.
This annoying Bumble again! Wahoo! Well, as Rudolph and his friends did.
Don't you love all the set pieces, how decorated they are?
Dude, it actually looks really good. I'm kind of shocked so far.
discovered it doesn't make a difference how someone's made. Misfit toys, snow monsters, and even dentists. Everyone has a part to play at Christmas.
Ready, Rudolph?
Ready, Santa.
Okay, Rudolph. Full power. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
I am pleasantly surprised.
Available for the Switch, the PS5, the Xbox, and on Steam. Available now.
Available now?
Yes.
All right, I gotta go find out how much Rudolph is.
The Rudolph voice and the Santa voice is awesome.
Well,
Like,
they're not the same voices.
No, but it sounds almost just like the original.
Oh, the snowman's way off.
The snowman
Well,
bothers
there's
me a little
one
bit because
Burl
it
Ives.
doesn't sound like Burl Ives.
No, it is.
there's
Yeah,
one
but
Burl Ives.
Rudolph, I didn't notice if that one was different or not. But that sounded good. But the snowman one's way
Yeah,
off. And
that's what I'm saying. Rudolph and Santa
Hermie
was
and Santa.
spot
Yeah.
on. But nobody can do Burl Ives.
I just thought they
Oh,
put a lot of work
weird.
in the texturing, and then there's these big, huge empty rooms.
well, that's kind of how it looked in the movie, though, isn't it?
No, there was like other elves and set pieces and decorations on the walls and everything.
I don't know. It looked really good to me. Maybe if I played it, it'd be different. But how much is the game, Chris?
I don't know. It didn't say.
I'm gonna open up Steam and it's gonna wanna. Oh, they have an autumn sale now through October 6th. Oh wow! Oh, Hogwarts Legacy's on sale for $11.99.
There is a sale going on Steam.
Oh my gosh, it's $11.99 and it's 80% off. It's normally $60.
Yep.
I'm
I heard that one was good.
yes, that's the interactive role playing game that
$50 for a game?
for what?
They're normally 8. They can be up to 80 when.
Yeah, they're normally way more than that.
God,
And a lot of games, you buy the game and then you have to buy the extra season pass stuff to go with the game. So the game itself will be like $60 to $70, and then the extra season pass stuff is usually another like $40.
Oh,
had
it's
no
on
idea.
sale, Chris. 10% off.
No clue.
$35.99 for Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Normally $39.99.
That price will come down. Just wait.
Yeah, I think so.
I saw that and I was like, okay, that looks like a Walmart bargain bin game. That'll end up in the
I disagree,
Walmart.
man. It looks really good. I thought it did.
It may play good. It just, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, they could have done a little more decoration and
Yeah, there was.
that
When
design.
they opened those big doors, and I'm looking at them, and they just had like some
Yeah.
humps on them. I'm like,
Chris, Repo's on sale.
Repo, I keep trying to get y'all to get Repo. We can play Repo.
It's only $6.99. I'm still not playing it.
Oh. Boy Child's going to play Repo with me on stream one night. Y'all are going to see, and then y'all are going to want to play Repo with us.
I watched you play. That made me not want to play it.
Was that the game where the
With the
things?
Everything was dark,
The
and you had to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it? The
There's
one-
another one, Steve, that they're talking about making a movie based off of that looks really good, and it's more of like an escape room type thing.
Ooh.
With creatures in it. It's called Backrooms.
Uh-huh. Oh man, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 is on here for $39.99. Wow, I'm gonna have to. That Hogwarts Legacy is the best. It's the best deal on here. It's 80% off. I'm gonna have to buy that one.
So this is Backrooms. This is the trailer for Backrooms. This is one that you play together with friends. I think you may be able to play it alone, but but it's designed for teamwork.
Is that? I don't know. Did that look like an escape room or just like I didn't see any puzzles or anything?
There's some puzzles in it.
Was
There's
there?
definitely puzzles in it. Yeah, I've watched some people stream this together.
I
And
don't
it-
like. I don't like that vibe at all.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah. I love escape rooms, but that looked weird.
That's not. Mm-mm, no.
That looked scary. It's not as scary when you watch it or when you watch it being played. The trailer made it look scarier than I think it actually is. But the creatures that lurk around in the shadows are all based on sounds. So when you talk to your teammates, they will hear you and come at you. So you have to like go silent, radio silent to avoid.
Mute and talk on the phone. So-
Yeah. Um, movies. Was there any new movies?
Well, Channing Tatum's movie comes out next weekend. The Running Man or what's it called? Not Running
Oh,
Man.
the one where he lives on the roof of the Toys R Us.
Roof Man. That's it. The Roof Man.
Man.
That comes out, and so does
Roof Man looked good.
Roof Man looks good, and so does the other one that comes out is I thought, oh, I'll go see that. I can't remember what comes out next week. Or is it what is today? October 1st. So it's next weekend. Let me see what it was.
Tron Ares, October.
Tron Ares, that's it. Tron Ares and Roofman both come out on the 11th or the 10th or whatever it is.
Yep. Kiss of the Spider Woman also comes out the 10th. That's the musical starring Jennifer Lopez and what's his name from Endor?
Diego Luna.
Diego Luna.
WWE Crown Jewel, which is over in Saudi Arabia, is being shown on the theaters at 2 p.m. on the 10th or the 11th, whatever that Saturday is.
Let's see.
This weekend,
Black Phone 2 comes out the 17th.
Oh, Gabby's Dollhouse comes out. Oh, there is a weird one, Anemone with Daniel Day-Lewis.
We watched the trailer for that. That also stars Sean Bean.
Yes, it looks interesting.
That one looks interesting to me.
It's playing.
That's another one of those that got like film awards, film festival awards.
Yeah.
But that one looks interesting. It's based on the two of them being survivors of the IRA and the Irish.
Is that what it's about? Because I could not figure out what that was about.
Yeah, they're. I believe they're well. Daniel Day-Lewis is a survivor of of that or former member of.
Right. I could not for the life of me figure out what that story was supposed to be. It was short.
That's what I've picked up. I could be wrong, but that's
No, that sounds about it. With Daniel Day-Lewis. You're probably spot on.
it looks good.
Yeah.
He's such an incredible actor.
Yeah. Frankenstein comes to Netflix October the 17th. There's
Hey, Chris, did you ever hear of a game called The Forest? Stephen K was mentioning it, that it was the only game that really kind of scared him.
Really?
The Forest. He said it was the only video game that actually scared me. I don't scare easily. Might have had to do with wearing headphones and playing it in the dark by myself. Well, that'll do it too. But I wondered if you had ever heard of it. The Forest. I don't know. Pull it up and let us play it. But I'm already scared. If Stephen Case is scared, I'm scared already.
October the 24th is the release of Queens of the Dead. It's George Romero's daughter's take on the classic Day of the Dead that he did. She did her own version called Queens of the Dead. It is it stars a couple of people that Katie O'Brien, Jack Haven, yeah. Can we have Steve pronounce Day of the Dead in Spanish again, please?
I don't remember what it was. All I remember is Muertos, but that's it.
Dia de los Muertos. There is Twilight's re-releasing in October.
Hold it up.
Starting October the 29th and every day thereafter. Back to the Future 3. No. Back to the Future itself is re-releasing October 31st in select theaters.
Why are all these movies re-releasing?
Because Jaws was the second highest box office movie the week they re-released it. Beat out several new releases, so they're going to start re-releasing old movies.
But Jaws was good, like a classic good. The rest of them were just
Back to the Future?
They're not gonna. He ain't gonna do what Jaws did.
Back to the Future will, I think. Sparkly vampires, probably not. But Back to the Future. And then you get into November is the ones that I see importance wise. Predator Badlands, November the 7th. Running Man, November the 14th. That's the remake with what's his name?
Glenn Powell.
Yes, thank you. That
looks good. When's that?
That one's November the 14th. Wicked is November the 21st.
Wicked, you say is the 21st?
Yep. November 21st.
I thought it was in December.
Yep. Wicked for Good, November 21st. Zootopia 2 is November 26th, the next week. Wake Up Dead Man. That's the continuation of the Glass Onion. Is November 26th.
Yeah. Knives Out.
Yep. Dust Bunny, the one that we watched with
So weird.
what's his name? Mickelson.
Who? Jack Nicholson?
No. What's his name? That played Hannibal Lecter and was Jen Urso. Jalen Urso.
Hannibal Lecter? That was, you're not talking about Sir Anthony Hopkins, evidently.
No. Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, he was he replaced Johnny Depp in Beautiful, or whatever they're called, The Beast and Where to Find Them.
Wedding Crashers is being re-released December the 4th.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
And Avatar Fire and Ash December the 19th. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie Search for SquarePants is December the 19th. Anaconda December the 25th.
That's the new one, right? With
new one. Paul Rudd and Jack Black.
Yeah.
And that brings us into January. So there you
There's
go.
no Christmas movies coming out?
I don't see much.
There's only one that you need.
Song Sung Blue comes out December 25th. That'll be a good one. That's the new Hugh Jackman,
Neil Diamond?
Neil Diamond movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's playing Neil Diamond?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman plays a Neil Diamond cover artist.
Yeah.
Who teams up with what's her name? Goldie Hawn's daughter. Names are not working for me tonight. Kate Hudson.
Is that Mel Gibson's daughter too?
No.
No.
Isn't Mel or not? Who's with Goldie Hawn? Is it Mel Gibson?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Sorry, is that Kurt? That's what I meant. Wyatt Russell is what I was. Is that Wyatt Russell's sister?
Maybe half sister.
I think
Because Wyatt Russell is
Who's
Goldie
that?
Hawn and Kurt Russell's, right?
Who is Kurt Russell's half sister?
Okay, let's look this up.
I'm pretty sure Wyatt Russell, who plays John Walker,
We're going down a
is
whole.
Kurt
reunion.
Russell's and Goldie Hawn's son.
So Kate Hudson, her
daughter
parents are
of-
Goldie Hawn and Bill Hudson.
Bill Hudson.
Oh.
But but Wyatt Russell is
Wyatt Russell is her half brother.
okay. So they have so it is Goldie's son.
Yes.
Isn't that interesting that Kurt Russell named his son Wyatt?
Wyatt
Wyatt
is Kurt and Goldie's son.
Right.
okay.
I never knew that. Huh. And I thought that Kate, I didn't know why her last name was Hudson, but I didn't know I didn't know she had a child with her first husband.
So Goldie's both their moms then. So they're half brother and half sister. Okay.
They also have another half brother, Oliver Hudson.
Oh, he's oh man, I know who that is. He was in
Rules of Engagement.
yes, Rules of Engagement. Thank you. He was the with David Spade and Patrick Warburton. He was the other one, the third guy.
Yeah.
He was in something else after that too. And I can't remember what it is.
Kate Hudson's 46.
She's
Stop
what?
it.
What?
Kate Hudson is 46.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Oh
how
God.
old's Wyatt? He's the young one.
Wyatt is Wyatt's 39.
Oh, Mike.
So that must right after the kid Kate was born. Then and Kate and Oliver, she must have divorced whoever Bill Hudson is, and married Kurt Russell, or maybe that was what brought them together. When
Kate was on fire in the early 2000s, and then she just kind of disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Mike NYC with the $5 floating hippos. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Let me play a hippo real quick for our buddy.
Hippopotamus. 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 Ow!
Thank you, buddy.
I gotta
Kate,
go. It's after midnight, so
Kate was in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Almost Famous.
no.
She was in some good movies. Fool's
Oh my
Gold.
God! Don't even get me started on Almost Famous.
Yep.
I need to write that one down for your list, Chris.
I gotta go. See you guys.
Well, we're gonna call it a night.
I can't stay backstage either. So
I got to pack.
That's fine. Good night,
So-
Steve.
I love you
Hey,
guys.
buddy. Hope everybody has a great night. Y'all want to? Yeah. I didn't realize Kate was that old. Hey, Mike, what's up, buddy?
Keep rubbing it in.
Chris,
Thanks,
are you
man.
going to be in Disney on Tuesday? No, Jennifer, I won't be in Disney on
Aw.
Tuesday. No, it's a short trip. Hope y'all have a great night, though. Thank you for hanging out.
Thanks, everybody.
So many tabs open on different stuff. Tomorrow is Friday, and I don't know who else live. Go see somebody live. I won't be live tomorrow night or Saturday night.
Did you set your alarm?
I'm so excited. It'll be like Christmas Day, and I probably won't sleep. So
Set an alarm just in case you fall asleep at 5, and then
Maybe.
you get into deep REMs. I've done that before.
yeah.
Getting excited.
Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Maybe back Monday night. We'll definitely be back Tuesday night. Toodles Baloobles. Say, where's my mouse go? There it is. Say goodnight, Wendy.
Good night, Wendy.
Say goodnight, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff.